Welcome back to our special Veterans Day show. Throughout the hour, we're talking kind of in depth about the great services that USA Cares offer, not only here in our region, but throughout Kentucky. USA Cares is a national nonprofit, and the work that they're doing all across the country. They work to support veterans and their families across the country. And if you are looking to help their cause, they need your help. And maybe veterans that are out there, there's so many ways to show support. Joining me right now here on the set is Anise McEwen and Rue. To tell us
head buried, right?
Rue, immediately, Rue, you're on TV.
Hey.
We got to see your beautiful face.
She found
Boy,
a
she
scent.
found something to smell.
Yeah.
And she'll come up for air in just a second. Right? Rue has had a very calming way of kind of nurturing us here on the set, and that's the whole point. I know we're going to talk a little bit about all the different ways. There you go. There's that beautiful face. Yes. All the different ways that people can reach out and support you all right now. But tell us a little bit about Rue and Rue's role with USA Cares. Probably has her own office and business cards.
It's her whole building, according to Rue, probably. No, she's a psychiatric service dog, which a lot of people, it's kind of a newer type of service dog, but a lot of veterans use them for their anxiety, PTSD, things like that. And just goes to show you how many resources are out there for veterans for what they're dealing with. But Rue is kind of just what we call our unofficial mascot at USA Cares. A lot of people, as you know, you can imagine, want to see Rue, meet her, and then we have an opportunity to share what we do when we introduce Rue to the public.
Oh, absolutely. And so Rue gets to go to a lot of the events that are outward facing for USA Cares, which is wonderful.
Yes.
Like it just suddenly, I don't know, it just kind of, for me, the minute you all came up here, it just kind of breaks down walls.
Yes.
And can you imagine, I'm sure you see it every day, like what it does with a veteran.
Yes.
That maybe they're able to share more about what they need.
Right, and they have a commonality, you know, something that's safe for a lot of people that she's able to connect with. So she's a wonderful asset for us.
Sure
and
is.
you know, I'm a little biased, but I think she's a pretty good dog.
Rue's taking a nap down there. Well, you guys are looking for ways. There's so many ways to support what you all do, right? And I guess the first that we want to tackle is just the basic donation. You can just accept donations from people.
Yeah, the biggest need we have, what we do is we give out money to the veterans in crisis and need, and you know what we need to do that is donations, and the cost to do these things is rising. You know, everybody knows the housing market, the rental market is kind of bananas, and obviously veterans are not an exception to that. So we need those donations to come in, and everyone can do their part in helping to do those donations online, mail in, you can drop it by our offices. Those make a huge difference, but some people aren't able to do it that way and help us in that way. And other ways that we are allowed to you know, use people for our mission is volunteer work. We have chapters, including one here in Louisville, that put on events that raise money. So you may not be able to from your own pocket give to us, but you may be able to help us in those events and give to us in that way. And then, you know, we always encourage people to word of mouth, share what we do. You know, we live in a community here in Louisville, but all over the country that really want to take care of our service members and our veterans and want to give back. And a lot of people just don't know how or don't know ways that they can. So sharing who we are, what we do, a lot of people can get on board pretty easily, but they just need to know that who we are and what we do.
Who you are, and be able to explain that to people. Are there ways too, when you have these events, to be a sponsor for an event? Say this is, can't get there, but you know what, if you need somebody to underwrite this event, we can do it.
Yes, we partner with a lot of great organizations here locally and then all over the country, and we're really only able to do what we do because of, you know, for example, the CKE restaurants, Hardee's and Carl's Jr. have been a tremendous sponsor. We have a yearly campaign with them called Stars for Heroes. But companies like that, not only get their employees involved, but their entire team, and then they encourage their customers, or, you know, we have several banks that use give back programs with people who bank with them. So we are always looking for companies who are looking for ways to take care of our veterans, our service members, and their families, and we have plenty of opportunity to do that.
It must help too that you all are you know, there's trust associated with your name. Right, and you must have these sponsors that come back again and again and again because they know that you're a top-rated charity, right? That must go a long way in knowing they know how you all are helping and they know where the money is going.
Yeah. We proudly boast a perfect score from Charity Navigator, which is kind of the overall nonprofit rater, web rater for all charities that are in the U.S. And this goes through financials, it goes through transparency, it goes through how we use our money, if we're doing what we're saying we're doing, if the money is actually going to the veterans and their families, how much we're allotting for, marketing purposes, overhead, things like that. And so we're very proud that we take the maximum amount we can and put it back into our services and our programs. So when people give to us, they're actually giving to veterans. They're not giving to an organization. They're giving to where they intend it to go. And we want people to know that they can trust their donation and their generosity to be used in a morally sound way, and we're very proud of that. And not only Charity Navigator, we've been rated highly on several other organizations that review IRS and 501Cs. And so, that's a priority for us, that our donors and our supporters trust us, and we'll continue to do that as we grow.
Well, Anise, thank you so much for taking the time. Thank you for bringing Rue.
Absolutely.
Rue calmed us all down today. Rue did her job, even with everybody here in the studio. But thank you for all the great work that you're doing. Rue's taking a nap. If you would like to support their mission, they're seeking sponsors, help at events, or maybe just a donation to help them get that donation to the veterans that need it. All you have to do is head on over to usacares.org to get started. Stay with us.